Hi, this is Hashtag Harry at the Gfinity Arena again, and today I'm going to take you through some tips on how to score some free kicks and corners. And these things can get you that extra goal that you need in games. Maybe when you're struggling, maybe to claw one back, I don't know. But set pieces in FIFA are always huge, and these are my tricks. So first of all, what I'm going to show you is free kicks. Now, the big thing about free kicks, and the big thing for me for the past 3 or 4 years now, is just don't shoot direct. There's just no point in it, especially people being able to move keepers now and stuff. There's just always been a bigger success rate when you lay it off. So, first of all, what I do when I've got a free kick, I call 2 players to the ball, 1 at the side and 1 like relatively next to you. And how you do this, when you get a free kick, you press LT for the second man and you press RB for the third man, obviously L2 and R1 on PlayStation. Now, not only does this give you loads of opportunities to play it short, it's also got your opponent thinking. So he might think you're going to lay it off, he might think you're going to run with the second man, he might think you're going to run with the third man, he might think you're going to run with both. I don't know, but the most simple way for a beginner to start off with, I think, is just to simply press LT for the second man, lay it off, and just do a time finesse. Now, my second variation of this, which I've done since FIFA 15 or 16 now with great success, is that third man runner. So what we do, we don't need to bring the second man, but I always like to because it makes your opponent think that a little bit more. So you get the free kick, press LT second man, RB third man, and what I do, I press RB and a fake shot. That's RB and a fake shot. That makes the third man run over the ball. And then it's as simple as just literally pointing to the player who's made the run past you, clicking A, that should go into his path, and it's basically a one-on-one, so you should be scoring, whether that be a driven shot, a normal shot, cutting in for a finesse, I don't know, you do what you want at that point. So we'll run through one of these free kicks again, and as you can see here, this is in the middle of the pitch, which is even more effective sometimes because they literally have no idea which way you're going. Like I said, you could do the free kick at first, you could do the one which I'm going to show you in a minute. So what we do here, we run over the free kick again, give it into Messi, power shot across goal, and the keeper's got no chance. But like I said, it's basically a one-on-one at that point, so whether you do a finesse near post, carry on running, far post shot, it doesn't really matter, but you should be scoring. Now, once you've mastered these 2 versions of free kicks, 1 being the layoff pass and 2 being the third runner, you can then start mixing it up. You can run with the LT runner, play a pass for the RB, or fake shot with the RB, lay it off with the LT. You can start combining the 2 almost. So like we see on this one, what we do is we press LT and RB, of course, to bring the 2 people over. We press LT for a fake shot, so the man who was laying it off before has made a run over the ball. And then I've done a fake shot with the RB person as well, so he's ran over the ball, they both ran over, he doesn't know what's happening, your opponent's getting dizzy, he's probably fell off his chair at this point. You've played it through, you can either turn and shoot, or like you see, your player's got an open net, just square it to him, that's an easy goal. So another example of how you can combine the 2 here again, so you bring L2 and RB for the players to step over the ball again, get your opponent thinking. Last time we just did the RB fake shot and played it into him, so what we're going to do this time is we press RB, do the fake shot, send that player going, and then we actually just lay it off like the first free kick with the LT player. Messi's got a free shot, finesse near post, and another goal. Just so many ways to score with this, and once you master the 2 single ones, the way that you can combine them is just endless. You can just keep scoring goals like these, and the thing is, your opponent can never read it because you can switch it up at the last second if you have to. And I don't know, say if the keeper miraculously saves one of these amazing set pieces of free kicks and it goes out for a corner, then we've got another surprise for you, mate. So corners this year, it's pretty much like the last 2 or 3 FIFAs. Most corner goals you'll see are gonna be that near post ball to hopefully Cristiano Ronaldo if you have him, but even if you don't, if your player wins that near post header, it's probably going in more than not. So the main thing to do when attacking corners this year is you do need to be a bit quick because the game allows you to switch to your attacker quicker than it allows them to switch to their near post defender usually. So as soon as you get the corner, when your player's properly lined up to take it and you can see everyone in the box, if you press LB once, it will switch to that person near post. You don't need to do a right flick or anything. So once you press LB and switch to that player, you literally have to whip it in as soon as possible, power up about 3 bars or so, bring the cursor, I would say, start it in the middle where it is already, and then as you're powering up, bring that towards the corner flag. That'll fizz one in near post for you, not too low, not too high, and your player should be winning it and getting onto it, and the keeper stands no chance. But okay, sometimes corners may mess up. You might have a small person front post, or your opponent might be marking that front post with someone very tall or something, I don't know. So what we do then, we call a player short. I don't actually do it as the corner's being taken. Like, I don't like the player already there. I like him to be running over to the corner, because then if your player is in front of them at any point, their player cannot then get in front. So basically, when the player's running over, if you play a short corner into his path, don't know, do what you want with it, maybe a fake shot like I did here, and then win L1 X cross if you're at that byline, chip it in, and if your player wins a header, you're scoring a goal. But aside from short corners, that should probably be a last resort this year, as crossing it is so overpowered. So what you're going to do, you're going to aim for, even if you don't move the cursor at all, it doesn't make too much of a difference as long as it's around the penalty spot. Put around 3 bars on it. But the main thing you need to remember this year is, before you've took the corner, make sure you've switched to one of your players in the box, so you can be moving around like Ronaldo is here. Try and find that perfect time to make the run. As the ball's coming in, make that late run. And if you've got someone like Ronaldo, they can be 8 foot, they can have 99 jumping, but as long as you time that run, you're in control of the situation. If you get your head on it, and the keeper's not going to be saving. It's such an advantage on FIFA to be scoring free kicks and corners, because the goals out of nothing that your opponent just might not be able to do. And I've seen it on many occasions. This is a difference between pro players winning 5,000, 20,000, 50,000 at tournaments. So this is just as key to basics on the game. You really need to put the time into master set pieces. And also, the good thing about set pieces on FIFA is that you can, like, it's very easy to practice these stuff like La Croquetas. It might come into your game when you're playing the game. You might have to learn it as you go. But with set pieces, you can maybe get on with your friend, give each other corners, give each other free kicks. So yeah, it should be relatively easy to master. But leave a like on this video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe to the Gfinity channel if you want to see more tips and tricks. But that's all from me. If you want to see more of me, more of hashtag maybe, get more advanced tricks on the day in person, ask us some questions. The doors are always open at the Gfinity Elite series. Don't forget to hashtag it. Bye bye.